Okay, doing a quick movie review on JCVD. It's the new Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, or Van Damme if you want to call it that. I choose to say Van Damme. Doesn't sound like I'm swearing as much. Pretty funny opening. It's like, give me a balloon. Fine. Anyway, this movie, I'm gonna have to say this is one of his best movies, if not his best movie. Not because of the action or anything like that. It's a movie where you kind of get to know Jean-Claude. You know, he's been in the movie industry for years and years, but you don't really get to see him. You know, his personality and things like that. He's not really a star that stays in the public eye too much. In this movie, you could tell he had a lot to do with the making of it. You could tell it was a lot his idea. It's funny in parts. This first part here is pretty action packed. I'm not gonna ruin the movie for anybody. I just kind of wanted to put together a little review so people, maybe if you're on the edge about buying it or on the edge about renting it, that you'll know what it's about, and you'll know what to expect. Basically, it's about how he's 47 years old. It's getting harder for him to make action movies, and basically just finding himself falling out of the loop when it comes to Hollywood and things like that. He's in a custody battle for his daughter, custody battle that he does lose. Which basically, he's depressed about that. This first part here, he's filming a movie. She kind of explains that he makes these movies so that for money, so he can feed his family and things like that. There's a really cool part. I'd say about 80% of the way through the movie where he kind of like has a sit down and just talks to the audience. Just about his philosophy and why he is the way he is and things like that. So I mean, if you've ever been interested in who Jean-Claude is as a person, this is a heartfelt movie that really will help you get to the bottom of that. I'm not going to say by the end of this movie you're going to know who he is. You're going to be like best friends with him or anything. But on the cover of this movie, it says that. Says he deserves not a black belt but an Oscar, and Time magazine said that. I completely agree. The acting is. This almost feels like it could have really happened. This first part here, he's filming for a movie, but as the scene ends, you'll see that. He's a little tired after all this, and you can tell that his age is getting to him, and that's basically what the scene is about. As you can see, the set falls down, and they have to cut the scene. So after this, he goes back to his hometown, and he's famous there. Everyone's like, "Yes, man, you brought us to Hollywood. You represent our people here. We love you." And then through a kind of like a really strange turn of events, he gets involved in a post office robbery, and he goes through demands with the police and hostage demands and ransom demands and things like that, and so it's really cool. It's a fun movie. It's also serious in parts, and it's also real life in parts. So if you're looking for not just the normal action movie, and you're looking for something a little more heartfelt and in depth, and you want to know a little bit more about Jean-Claude, then pick this movie up. I'm glad I did. I got it on Blu-ray. And if that sounds like something you want to do, go out and get it. This has been Lucas.